just check peculiar roots. Them sell the best product for your locks. Use them shampoo, make your hair smooth, moisturize. Peculiar roots, them are the best that are the funks. Them sell refresher spray slash rose.
So now that we're finished washing with our black charcoal shampoo, which completely took away all the residue, we use our lint-free lock towel to dry her hair. So make sure the towel that you're using is completely lint-free. We're going to moisturize it by adding some refresher spray. Hey y'all, hey Lasagna, happy Monday y'all. We can see your desk in the back, Tawana. We can see you in the back, girl. Let me take it off for you. Hey y'all, happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a great Monday. I know a lot of you are off today, right? This one has to be plugged in to get live. All right, so today's live. Oh, let me go live on Instagram. Can we send out a push notification? Hey IG, hey Facebook. All right, so today, if you're just joining, my name is Tara, founder of Peculiar Roots, where we help you create an amazing lock journey, as well as provide build-up-free products for your crown. Today is a holiday, but look at y'all coming in. Look at y'all. Y'all was waiting for me. Let me stop. So I'm coming in today because over the weekend I was answering the same question over and over again. So I figured why not do a live? So the question that I'll be answering is, what products do we Peculiar Roots carry that you can use for your retwist? So as most of you guys saw during the weekend, I washed my hair and I just oiled it, and that's it. I ain't doing nothing to it. I just let it dry. So my hair is a mess right now. For some of y'all, it's considered a mess. For me, it's like regular kind of frizzy. So I'm going to show you 3 products that we have that you can retwist with that doesn't cause buildup. And it's going to give you the results that you're trying to achieve, right? So we're going to do, and as you're joining, let me know who's watching so I could say hi to you. Facebook, for some reason, sometimes I don't see your name. So forgive me if I'm not saying your name. Sometimes I'm just not seeing it. So I'm live now on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So what I want you guys to do is, if you're watching live, please share this with a friend, tag a friend to watch that you know have locks that will enjoy this live. And as I'm going, please just engage with me so I know that you guys are getting what I'm putting out, right? So let me say hi to a few of you. Hey, Siobhan. Siobhan is in Southern California area. Is your products available in a Sally locations near there? To get to our Sally's location, store locator, please go to our website. And under our website, you will go to the bottom of the website. It should say store locator, and you're able to see exactly what stores are in your area, if any is there. If not, please order either from sallybeauty.com. That will help them to select the next stores that we're in, as well as you can order directly from our website, and we do ship in 24 hours or less. So everyone that ordered over the weekend, your orders are packed and ready to go. They can't go today because the post office is closed. It's a national holiday. It's a federal holiday, so they're closed. So you're getting a tracking. If you didn't see your package move like it normally does, that's because our pickup doesn't come until tomorrow, but your orders are all packed. So every single person that ordered over the weekend, you should have gotten a tracking. We packed everything this morning. That's all we were doing. Hey Angela. Hey Charlene. Let's see. From Georgia, pomade, aloe vera gel, and mousse are great for retwisting. Indeed. For once, I'm home watching the live. Yes, Donna Lee. Hey Stacy. Hey Natalie. Yes, I'm glad a lot of you guys are watching the live. That means a lot of you guys are home. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do this just for you guys so you can see, and then I'm going to redo it so I can have it like, it looks better with lighting and stuff. But bear with me. I'm in Tawana's back cave, and so there's no lighting. I'm in Tawana's back cave. She doesn't like light. But like, why is the window closed?
No, I like light. I'm hot.
So she's hot today. She's hot. I told her she could take off her clothes and stuff. Like we have a free working. We have a free working. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna section my hair real quick. I'm not gonna go into like really crazy details, but what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna moisturize my hair. So pretend that you either just finished your wash day, or you, like me, you waited a day for it to fully dry. So my hair is like fully dry. It was air dry. So you waited a day after. What you want to do first before you start retwisting with whatever product, you just want to moisturize it a little bit so your hair is not damp, but it's also not totally dry. So I'm just going to start from roots. And this is the pomegranate pear, and it smells amazing. And instantly you just add some moisture to your hair, right? Add some moisture to your hair. This step is optional, right? If you want to just seal that moisture in right away, you can. And that's when you would use our oil. You can use our growth serum, or you can use our conditioning oil. So this is our conditioning oil, right? This one you can use all throughout your hair. So a little bit goes a long way. You see, y'all saw how much I poured, a little bit, right? This is it. And then I'm just going to oil from roots to bottom. And it smells so good. Like all of our products literally smell amazing. And where is my lock brush? Is it Naya? Can you look if my lock brush is in the warehouse, please? It's somewhere here. Thank you. So you see, when I go live, I should have my stuff prepared, but I don't. But you guys, can you tell the difference in the comment section? Let me know if you could tell the difference already after I moisturize and I oil my hair. Can you tell the difference? Like just looking at my hair, you can see a difference in how it looks moisturized. It looks soft. And then a rule that we use over here is don't wait until wash day to separate your roots, right? A lot of you guys wait till wash day and you're pulling your roots apart. You're pulling them apart. That causes thinning. That's going to break your hair. You don't want to do that. So if you decide not to do a retwist after a wash, completely fine. What you're going to do is take your fingers like this, and you're just going to comb through your locks. You're just going to comb through your locks. So you see how, even though my hair is clearly frizzy and fuzzy and it's not like retwist, you can see my fingers are able to glide through my hair. It's not like, oh, wait, guys, wait. Like, I'm not doing that. It's just gliding, right? Because this is something I do every day. So you want to make sure you do that. Why are you using my products? Give me my brush. What are you doing?
I'm brushing my hair.
Can I borrow my brush, please?
I don't want to get lint in my hair.
Okay, we know you don't have any lengths right now.
Yes, I do. I wasn't wearing my bonnet last night.
She wasn't wearing her bonnet. Tell them to wear their bonnets.
Wear your bonnet.
Okay, one night didn't make lint go in your hair, child.
Yes, it did.
So, okay, if you're new around here, we Lock Brush around here. Lock Brush reduces frizz. It removes lint, and it also helps to get whatever I just put on my hair thoroughly through my hair. So it's going to help to evenly distribute whatever is in my hair, right? Our lock brush is very soft bristle. So it's not just any lock brush. And then ours have like a slight curve. So it really gets up in there, right? So this is super controversial. I do recommend it if you're fully locked. So once your locks are mature, what I mean by fully locked or mature is you're not brushing it and it's unraveling, right? You don't need to do it in your starter lock stage. In your starter lock stage, you just want to make sure you're covering your hair at night, protecting it from like any lint, or if you're wearing sweaters, just be mindful of the sweaters that you're wearing, because that's some of the things that we normally do that causes lint that you can't really kind of avoid, because in the winter time you're cold, you're going to wear a sweater, right? So I also want you guys to look at the difference as I'm brushing my hair. You're going to see my locks just look a little bit smoother. It's going to tame the frizzes a lot, right? So we start from my roots, and I literally just brush like that. The main part of my hair that I focus on is the end. So if you look right here, being transparent with you guys, you see this little lint right here? You see whatever this is? Maybe this was like, I was eating bun earlier. Maybe this is a piece of bun. I don't know, but it ain't gonna get in my hair. So we're gonna brush it, and it's gone. So that's why I focus on the end of my hair, because it's longer. So typically if I'm sitting down, y'all, my hair is like by my booty. So I'm either sitting on it, and who knows what's under like whatever I'm sitting on, right? So, or like it's just gonna pick up stuff. So just be mindful of that as your hair grows. It doesn't even matter, like even if it's shoulder length, you want to be mindful. But like the frizz in the front is definitely gonna tame it. If you got some, we call them peas back home. So if you got some peas in the back, you just brush it. If you got some peas in the back, you just brush it. And again, I'm gonna focus a little bit. And while I'm brushing, I'm also looking with my physical eyes to make sure anything that I can see to remove, that I'm gonna see to remove. And then you also want to make sure you're cleaning your brush to remove whatever lint that got in there. You're also cleaning that back out, right? So Kimberly wants to know, how does she, Kimberly, I can see your name. So you're fine. You're fine. Kimberly, you're fine. I can see your information. So you guys see the difference? Hold on. Can you guys see the difference between me just oiling and brushing my hair from when I just came on? It was like frizzy all over the place. So you don't want, I want to make this clear, you don't have to retwist your hair every wash day. So if I washed my hair yesterday, I don't have to retwist it. It's my choice, right? It's my choice if I want to retwist it. So you don't have to retwist every wash day. Can y'all say that in the comment? You don't have to retwist every wash day. All right. So once I do that, it's like I could like rock it like this. I'm good to go. But for today's purpose, I'm going to show you 3 products that you can absolutely use to retwist with. So the first one is a shocker. This is our mousse. This is our styling mousse. Our styling mousse I use more so for like braid outs. If I'm doing like a curl style and I want to get some bomb ass curls, then I use this. But it also can be used as a mousse, right? So thank you. Yes, Kimberly said it looks moisturized. Thank you, Kimberly. Yes, you don't have to retwist every wash day. Thank you guys for co-signing that for me. And it's important because a lot of the times you're like, well, my hair is thinning, or I want to give it a break. What do I do? Like, but I have to restyle. And I understand too, if you're in like the corporate world and you have to go back to work, honestly, you can still do some super cute style and it doesn't have to be a retwist, right? So that's good to go. So I'm going to show you guys the mousse because a lot of you guys have never tried the mousse for retwist. So I'll say the mousse is for someone who wants a light retwist. You just want to do something light. And maybe if you're going to like going from your retwist to a braid out, I would just do this like throughout my hair. I wouldn't even have the oil to retwist or the pomade. I'll just use this straight. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So say we're going to do these. Hold on. Say we're going to do this side of my hair, right? You're going to just take your mousse, shake it up like that. Charlene, you're good to go. I can see your name, Mama. Ooh. Shake it up just a little bit. And if you're new to the tribe, just a little bit of any of our product goes a long way. You're just going to apply that to your root, right? And you could apply throughout your hair. The difference with our mousse, and I'm going to, like, I wish you guys could feel this, But the difference with our mousse, you know, when you use traditional mousse, your hands are like super sticky. Like my hands are not super sticky. So that's a sign that my hair is not going to be sticky. It's not going to have anything falling out of it. No residue, no white residue coming out. It's just going to like be kind of like it's nothing was added. And it's the prime ingredients is flaxseed, right? So I'm just going to twist. You guys see? Now, when you're twisting your hair, like be mindful of like how tight you're doing it. You don't want to do it too tight, right? So I'm just going to go to the bottom like that. And I'm going to hold it like this. Like a normal person would use a pin, but not me. I'm going to hold it like this for y'all. I'm going to hold it like that, y'all. It's not sticky at all. So this one, I would say if you are looking for like a super hold, this is probably not for you. But if you're just looking for like a quick braid, then this is probably for you, right? My hair was still like twisted from the last twist that I had. All right, I'm just gonna do a few more. And notice I'm also not using a comb. That's totally optional. So if you're just doing it, we are using the mousse for a twist, for a retwist. And it just like melts in your hair. You're gonna see how it just melts in your hair. Don't put your hair in your mouth unless it's clean, unless you use peculiars. You could also apply, why am I doing this? You could also apply directly to your hair. So if you want to just like do a light pump, you can do that. And you just have to make sure you blend it in. And you see how it just like disappears, y'all? Nice. Twist. Just make sure it goes up in there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And then, ow, this earring. Take this out. So now I have my first retwist, right? My first set of retwists. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some more mousse. Say I'm going for that braid out look. I'm going to take some more mousse, just like this. I'm going to rub that in the palm of my hands. And now I'm going to rub that throughout my locks because I want to reduce the frizz. I want to make sure when this braid out is removed that I have some bomb curls, right? So you just take your locks now. And you can do this as big as you want, as small as you want. You just want to make sure like when you're doing it, it's not tight. Don't do it too tight, right? Don't do your braid too tight where it's uncomfortable and you want to remove them right away. Because your braid out, like if you're just braiding like this style alone should probably last you like a good week before you remove it, right? So if you guys don't know how to braid, I'm going to go slow. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom. YouTube has better videos, y'all. Kimberly said, listen, ma'am, I've never found a hair product that I love so much. When I washed my hair the other day and retwisted my edges, I was reminded of why I pay Yanni to do it. It is the best product ever. And someone said that said this yesterday, and I put it in our Instagram story. She said she was eyeing the product for a while and she regrets not getting it sooner. And we've heard that before. And for people like that, I just laugh at you. I just honestly laugh at you. Like, how can you be watching all this magic and not try one thing? Like, try something. It's not gonna hurt you. And our products are so affordable. We have Afterpay for you to try it. But you ain't gonna regret it. All right. So that's my first braid of my retwist, right? So this is the look of the mousse. Mousse you can absolutely use to retwist. It gives you a nice enough hold. But if you want like your edges like slick and it's not gonna move, this is probably not for you. All right. Let's do some more. So I'm gonna do this side now. And also, this is a trick, y'all. You could literally, if you don't want to do your whole head retwist, you could just do the front. You could just do the front. You could just do the front. So I ain't doing this much. I'm trying to find a good amount so I could do for y'all. All right. Next up, I'm going to use our oil to retwist. So you can just also use our conditioning oil to retwist. I actually do this with the kids. When I'm retwisting their hair, I just use the oil and I use the pomade like literally on the very first row of their edges just because they have curly hair and I want it to actually look like I just did their hair. That's why I use a pomade on their edges. But throughout their locks, I use the oil because it's going to last longer. When they decide to take out whatever style that I give, it just looks like a clean retwist still. And I know their hair is moisturized and it's sealed, right? Because of the refresher spray. So with this, again, a little goes a long way. You could just put a little dab on your fingers, right? You're going to apply to your roots. And it's going to foam slightly, and then it's just going to melt into your hair. All right, and just palm roll. If you're interlocking, whatever method you do, it's fine. Or you can do it individually like that, or you can just do this. You can just use a spout, and you could just go throughout your hair. This is a great question. New to the lock game, how often do you recommend retwist? So you can do this like I'm doing, and then you could just rub it in. See that? So you can see that the oil in my locks, and it's going to just melt while I'm doing it. So this is actually the easier way for those who are just a little bit more lazier. And then you could just retwist as you go. So to answer your question, how often should you retwist your hair? That's honestly dependent on the person. Some people like a fresh retwist look like all the time. So, and it also goes back to your routine. So if you're washing your hair every 2 weeks and you're retwisting your hair every 2 weeks as well, every time you wash it, then that's your routine, right? But I would say if you can go as long as like a month, 2 months is like really pushing it. But if you could go like retwist your hair like every month, I think that gives you a healthier journey just because you're not putting out as much stress and pressure on your roots, right? Especially if you have softer hair. Making sure my parts are good.
I do 6 weeks.
I
do 6 weeks.
Tawana says she does 6 weeks and she is a starter locker. So I hope that answered your question. It's really relevant to you. It's really relevant to you. But I would say as much as you could, like, draw the periods of time, 6 weeks is like perfect. I know some of you guys can't even go a week. I used to be like that, but that's because I was in like corporate America and I was just told, and my loctician just was doing it. She didn't tell me like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. All right, y'all. So this is with just the oil. Yep, this is just with the oil. So take a look at the difference. Mousse oil. It's not much of a difference, honestly. It's not much of a difference. I would say the difference when you get to the pomade is just the pomade gives for a nicer hold. But for those who don't care for a hold, you can just do this. And when you do a retwist to like keep your hold and to keep your retwist longer, do a style. You can't just expect to do a retwist and do nothing to it and you want it for like just lay there for 3 days. Oh, I just did a retwist and 2 days later my hair is so frizzy, it's all out. Like, girl, bye. Like, what you expect? Like, unless you're using Gorilla Glue. Unless you're using Gorilla Glue, it gonna move. Your locks, it should move. It should move. Your locks. You're right. Kimberly said not much of a difference. And that's why I like it. So it really gives you that versatility and that choice option, like what you want to use. So if you want to go for that mousse, you go for that mousse, girl. If you want to go for that oil, you go for that oil. I would say like if you're doing like a full like braid out like this, I would just use the mousse throughout, put the oil to seal my locks, and that's it. Like I wouldn't use it throughout. So mousse oil. And I'm going to do I'm gonna do the pomade. I'm just gonna do this part of my hair for the pomade. And I am telling you, I'm gonna use a pomegranate. So I'm using a pomegranate. This is our pomade. It's not pomade. Let me stop. This is our pomade. Okay. This is the consistency. It's like a gel format. It's not too sticky. And it literally just blends into your crown and disappears. It disappears. So you just put a little bit and notice, y'all notice I'm using a little bit. Do you guys notice I'm using a little bit? Like I still have some on my finger. So this is when I use the pomade. Let me stop saying that because y'all gonna be like, where's your pomade? Do you have more pomade? And I'll be laughing at y'all. So just a little bit. Like if you're like me and you have a lot of like what do you call it, sideburns, and you're trying to get it up in there. See? You just get that sideburns in, girl. Get that sideburns in. See? Get all the sideburns in. And this one. All right. Y'all see the difference? Like with the pomade, it just like lay all your edges. I wish I had better lighting for y'all, but y'all could see it, right? It's like a little bit more slick hole. Y'all can see? It's a little bit more slick hole. Way more slick hole. So if you're looking for a nice slick hole without the residue, then the pomade is for you. If you want to get your edges under control. And honestly, if you're using like the edge brush, I'm going to try my brush. If you're using like the edge brush, it's going to be way more slicker and smoother. Right? You guys, I wish you can you guys see the difference? I'm probably going to have to do all of this so y'all can see. And honestly, fun fact, once you moisturize and seal, you don't even have to use anything. Like if you just want to do this, you can. It's your world. It literally comes down to what results you want. So I'm going to use some more here. You guys see? Like I'm like trying to turn all kind of odd ways so y'all could see. Hold on, y'all. I should have just did this in my studio. Then Brooke him in that kessa. That pomade lays and slays. Do you recommend a style retwist for starter locks? Angela, this is actually my favorite style, like for starter locks, like a braid out. But sometimes for you guys, if it looks awkward, depending on the length of your hair, and you may not like the look of it. So what I do, and go to Alicia's, like if you go to our Instagram, go to Lee's like Insta stories. Are they called Insta stories? Yeah. Go there and you'll see like every style I've ever done of her hair. You'll see it right there. So you can go there and you can kind of look at what I've done. But always I kind of just braid it back into because that holds longer. Or you can go to I think it was last week, Locked and Loaded Live when I did Serima's hair. That style that I did to Serima's hair, that's what I do on everybody's starter lock. Because it just lasts longer. It's not like too much pressure on your hair. It's not gonna like you're not gonna feel like you want to take it out like in 2 seconds. Okay. Can you guys see the difference with the pomade? The pomade gives a nice hold for your edges. See? Pomade, if you're just joining, pomade, retwist, oil retwist, mousse retwist. Pomade, oil, mousse. You can use all three. Pomade mousse, pomade mousse oil. All right. And I'm gonna look like a crazy woman walking around with. And then what you can do, say you want to just like retwist the front of your ear. Say you don't want to do like a full retwist for those, like you still want to achieve like that retwist look after wash day, but you don't got time for it. You could just do the front of your the front row. You're welcome. The front row of your ear. And it's gonna look like it just do a nice retwist. I'm gonna show you what I mean. See? Like see how it looked like I just like if you just started to watch this live, you thought I just did a whole retwist on my head. But no, baby, just the front. Just the front. So I'm gonna show you guys. So mousse you can do for braid outs, retwists. You can just put it on like you're about to go to bed and you want to just make sure your hair is, you kind of tame those frizzes in the night. You can use that. Our oil you're going to use to seal your locks, seal that moisture in. Refresher spray that's going to moisturize your hair. If you are also new, oil is not a moisturizer. It is a sealant. It's going to seal the moisture. All right, see y'all? Brush your edges. Let me try those stuff. I'm sorry. Tawana's like heat box is making me so hot.
What you said?
Nothing. I ain't say nothing. I say you're such a wonderful person to work with. Like I'm so happy I get to work with you every day. You're such a blessing to work with, girl. Sometimes when I do styles on live, they come out like amazing. And sometimes you're like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Edges is fleektified. I'm done with you, Kimberly, today. Kimberly, log off. Fleektified? Kimberly, log off. Log off, Kimberly. So I'm just going to tie my hair with my hair. Don't worry about them sticking out. I'm going to fix them. Ooh, I just thought of like another cute style with this. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Told y'all I was gonna come up with some dope style. Y'all better watch it. Watch it. Know where y'all got this style from when it comes out and everybody rocking it. Y'all be like, oh, Tara did that first. Period. Period. Look at this. Like this is about to be some Cleopatra next level, New to the tribe and I'm loving your products for my sister locks. Yes, girl. Yes. Yes, we get that question a lot too. Can your products be used on my sister locks? Yes, baby love. Yes. I'm trying to get everything in there, y'all. Hold on. You better go in there too. Okay. You can use our product even on loose naturals too. Okay. Ooh, this is cute. I don't know who that trying to go live with me. I don't go live with strangers. I don't know you. You're probably crazy. Why would I add you? You're crazy. Why would you want to go live with somebody you don't know? You crazy. Are you guys liking the style so far? I'm liking it. Like, it's different. I don't know how it looks in the back, but Narkita said order place. Yes. What did you order, sis? Let me know what you order. And if you guys are hesitant to order or you want to order something and you have no idea what to expect or whatever, like we go live, I go live. So we, because these little heifers don't go live with me. I just feel like you're staring at the back of my head.
I'm working.
Like I just feel
That's for guilt.
yo,
I'm working.
I feel like somebody's staring at the back of my head.
I'm not thinking about me. I'm working.
Okay, look, y'all. Cute, right? Cute. And then we're gonna do the next style. Wait, I gotta prompt this one up. This is cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so if you have like question about any of the product and you want me to answer, like DM us, ask me when I'm live. Don't be scared. You know, clothes here don't get fed. Then you're not gonna be out here thirsty. Well, you could have just asked me about the refresher spray and I could have been put you on game, but you want to be out here with thirsty locks. Like, we don't do that. Like, nobody in Peculiar Roots Tribe is thirsty locks. Like, if anything, somebody said the bees attack her. Lord, help us. Sis, that was like the second review we got like that. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, if the bees love y'all, I'm going to know if I tell it. Like, this is a cute style. This is cute. Oh, okay. I probably could have put that one early, but nobody can see the back. Y'all don't mind what's in the back, right? You got the mousse and the pomade? Yes, girl. I can't wait to see your braid outs and your twist outs and all the things. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm missing y'all question on Facebook. Hold on. Not sure if you mentioned it, but for starter locks, can we use mousse or should we stick to what's the starter lock box? You can absolutely use mousse on your starter locks. You can absolutely use it. Especially if you want to do like a cute braid out, girl. Yes. You can use it for retwist as well. And because in the starter lock phase, your hair is like super frizzy, it's like perfect for you. So actually too, what you could do is like before you, like if you have the starter lock kit, before you start your retwist, just take like a handful, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like because sometimes when I'm just heavy, I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Hold on. But this is what you can do before you even start your retwist. And all I want to hear. This is something I do to help me like reduce the frizz, or like after like I do a cute style like this, just shake it up, shake up the mousse. Right? And it smells like, it's like cucumber, but it's like subtle, like, okay. You do that and you just like rub it through your braid or your twist. So what that's gonna do, and then you wrap your hair, whatever, is gonna like help seal it in, and it's just gonna like melt into your hair like butter. Well, you shouldn't be putting butter in your hair, but you know what I mean, y'all. You guys like this style? It's different. It's different. Let me hide my big ears behind here. Hold on. Hold on. And then if you're in New York and winter is approaching, you have a scarf. Or if you need a neck brace. All the endless possibilities of having locks. Like, I mean, if you haven't gotten it, I don't know what to tell you, sis. Yes, Loose Naturals too. My daughter will not stay out of my products. Yes, daughter. Yes. Let me see if I miss any question on IG. Yeah, we have a lot of new people on IG today. I'm happy to see y'all lovely faces and names. I'm about to begin my locks, but I have a couple of important questions for my hair. Shoot, what are your questions? I be trying to make sure y'all not trolls. So here's the thing, right? Regardless of if you have natural, loose natural hair, if you're white, if you're black, if you're Spanish, if you're whatever, right? You just need a regimen for your hair. And when we say regimen, we're not talking about 3 hours of your hair. I think people freak out about that. Like, oh my gosh, she's talking about a regimen. Like I just took out my loose natural to come to locks to do absolutely nothing. And she's talking about a regimen. If you go to our last post where I showed you guys my morning routine of refreshing my hair, that's it. You literally just spray with the refresher spray, and then you oil to lock it in. You brush if you want to brush, if you're at that phase yet, and you go about your way. That's it. That's it. You don't need to do 3-4 hours on nothing. Like yesterday when I washed my hair, that was like 20 minutes. That was 20 minutes. That wasn't 3 hours. That was 20 minutes washing my hair. I just blow dry right here in the roots so I don't get sick. And I just sat outside and I just walked around till my hair dry. And then I oiled it, I conditioned it, that's it. And then whatever I did today with you guys, that was it. It doesn't have to take that long, right? But if you want to take 4 hours, then obviously that's going to happen, right? I told my husband when my locks touched my back, I'm acting brand new. As you should, like as you should. You earned that, as you should. It won't take long using these products, Narkita. Tell hubby to get ready for the new. Yes, once you're consistent, honestly, the possibilities are endless. Just consistency and just caring for your locks. That's it. Like just caring for your locks. For locks, the most important thing I wouldn't say the most important thing, but just having a clean scalp, because everything begins at the roots, right? That's why you got peculiar roots. Everything begins at the roots. So you want to have a clean scalp so your hair follicles can breathe. It's like a plant. It can grow, right? But in order for it to grow, you have to moisturize it, right? So what is your moisturized what is your moisturized routine? Are you just like waiting for your next wash day and then you're like, oh, my hair is so brittle. Oh my gosh, my hair is locked together so much and now I'm ripping it apart and I don't like this. This is the wash day is so horrible. Like I asked you guys that yesterday in the Instagram stories, like is wash, and you guys can answer me now, like is wash day for you a burden? Is it like a chore, or do you look forward to wash day? Let me know in the comment section. If wash day is a chore and it's a burden to you, put 1 in the comment section. If it is something you actually look forward to, put 2 in the comment section. Like we all, like, especially if you're like with our tribe, you should be putting 2. Like you should be putting 2. We don't want you to feel like it's a burden. It should be something you're looking forward to. Not like Tawana. Tawana doesn't like wash day. You know, she just waits and waits. But, you know, everybody else, you know, we're going to do 2. Yeah, 2. Charlene says 2. Why are you looking at me? Don't be staring at me in the back of my head like that. Not like Tawana and Alicia. They don't like wash day.
I'm telling stories on me. Yeah.
They don't like wash day.
How?
How much stuff you got in your hair? All those clips. It looks cute. It looks very peculiar.
This one is like a lollipop.
It's like a lollipop.
Yeah.
And this one is just sticking out like, attention. The one on the side. It's cute.
This?
Mm-hmm.
This is a ladybug.
It's a ladybug.
Yeah.
2, yes. Charlene said 2. Narkita said 2. Kimberly said 2. My wash day was my locks. With my locks is so much better than my loose natural journey, isn't it? Like that was so painful. Like I don't even want to have flashbacks. Faye, can't wait till mine reach my shoulder. Yes, you're gonna love it. It's a lot of work though.
1.
Who said 1? Let's see. Yes, I hope you get into the 2 attitude too. Like we should all be in the 2 attitude. Last wash day was much quicker with your products. Plus blow drying my hair did not take as long. The struggle is real with long, thick. Yes. And that's what I think. That's why I always tell you guys is not to make you guys feel bad. Like, oh, your hair shouldn't get long. Is this like a lot of times we're like, I can't wait till my hair get long. And I'm like, just enjoy where you're at right now because baby, It's the best days of your life. It's the best days of your lock journey, right? Where you're at this very moment. Because the more hair you have, the longer it is to dry, the more shampoo you gotta, use. Well, technically not, because you should be shampooing just your roots. But it's a lot. Like to rinse it out takes longer. It's just a lot more work. Like you got to watch where you're, when you're going to the bathroom, you got to have your hair up. If you're brushing your teeth, your hair got to be up. If you're changing diapers, your hair got to be up. Like if you're cooking, your hair has to be up. Like it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. If you're doing your hair got to be up. It's a lot. It's a lot. TMI, but it's a lot. So make sure you guys enjoy this part of where you gotta touch me ear.
No.
Don't touch my hairstyle that I just spent hours doing, ma'am. Oh wait, y'all. Let me show
I
y'all.
was just dry.
You guys could also do like a style like this. Oh no, my hair already was like, girl, you better put me down. What did you draw? That is cute.
This one.
No, whatever I was thinking is not going to work. Ugh.
I like
That
this.
feel like a big whale just dropped. Whew.
Wait.
See, you come mess up my hair, girl.
Who?
You drew. What's her name? Holly?
Yeah.
And who?
This is a Sia.
Asia?
No, a Sia.
Y'all, look at Asia. Is it Asia?
And this is Holly.
And look at Ollie. This one over here. And that's Holly. At least he's the artist.
And then her real name is Angela.
So she has two names?
Yeah,
Wow.
because she's half angel and half human.
Oh, she's half angel and half
And-
human.
So is her friend.
And so is her friend. Interesting. They're cute.
Thanks.
But why they don't have locks? None of them have locks.
Because it's hard to draw.
So you gotta perfect your lock drawing, girl. Like we need to be included too. Like can't preach diversity and you don't got nobody with locks. Like ma'am. Ma'am.
It's a bit harder to draw.
I'll show you how to draw it.
Okay. When we get home, God teach me how to
Yes,
draw.
enjoy the lock journey. Oh my gosh, picking up dog poop, hair must be up. Struggles of long hair is real. See, I didn't even think about that. Like, listen, it's a lot. Can you imagine oh, girl. Ooh, I was thinking about baby poop, but dog poop, Lord. Ooh, I did just cut it off. I did just cut it off.
Cut it right here. Cut it right there.
I'm new to locks to watch this week, but as a loose natural, it was one. I believe it will be better now, though. I want to be able to do more with them. Yes. So, and here's the thing, too, right? I think when you're like Lee's Lint, you can do pretty much every style. And she's 1 year lock. She's only 1 year lock. So I think I think you and Tawana have probably the same like length here, but when you're like her, you're pretty much able to do a lot of styles. When you get longer, you can't do all the styles because one, it may feel okay. That don't mean you should show off with your hair.
I try to put it in the front.
In the what?
In the front of my head. Try to make it cover.
Show them how you did the video the other day
Which one?
when you was doing the lay your hair down video. Y'all, when she started feeling her hair on her shoulders, this child don't know how to act. Every time I look around, this is Lee. I'm like, what is wrong with you? This is you. You don't see yourself. You and Tawana. This is them in the office. Everybody in the office is like this.
No,
I'm like, oh, Lord. Help them.
You're the
It
only
is a
one
struggle.
You're the only one who doesn't. Your hair wants to use your computer.
What is the key to protecting your edges and hairlines during the lock journey? I would say just less stress on it. So less retwists, wrapping it in the nighttime. Make sure you have on a bonnet. So especially if you have like cotton pillows, your hair is not like just like rubbing against the cotton and breaking it. So just like wrap it with a satin bonnet. We have a ton on our website where they're actually 50% off today. Use the code bonnet50. We have for man and woman.
Bonnet 50.
Bonnet 50. They're super adorable.
There's even a bonnet show.
There's a bonnet show. What?
Our bonnet movie that we spent so
the
much
bonnet
time
and
on.
you guys ask us a lot. Does the bonnet stay on at night? Yes, they do. Like I have y'all see how much hair I have. I just braid it like this sometimes. Oh, can you bring me my bonnet in my bag? I think I have a bonnet in my
We
bag.
have the video up with the bonnets coming off of our heads. And
Can you bring me mine in my bag so I can show them real quick? Because I don't feel like going in the warehouse.
Okay.
But yeah, just like the less things you do to your hair, the better it will be, honestly. Less is more. In your lock journey, less is more. Less product, less abuse to your hair, less manipulation to your hair. You get better results. For the ladies, if you go through
Take it.
if you go through like pregnancy, sometimes you'll have like postpartum shedding. That's normal. It will come back. Your hair is crazy during pregnancy because your hair is going to grow a lot, but then it may just, the baby may just snatch your edges towards the end. So that's where my edges went, and then they're coming back from like
here.
babies back to back.
Right there. Here.
This is a cute style. Now I like it.
Now you look like a celebrity.
A celebrity? What
Yeah.
celebrity looks like this? Girl, no celebrity looks like this.
Yes.
None.
Yeah. Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Does your bonnet stretch after a bit because of the length of your hair? My current issue with my nope. I've been
No.
using all my bonnets for like I don't want to show y'all. This one is clean. All my bonnets are clean because I washed them. But
Oh, nice and smooth.
I've had this one the longest. You probably could tell by the tag of see how the tag is like fading. How much times I washed it?
Girl.
Girl.
I want to see it.
Yeah, we got lock socks too, the head wrap. Can I show them?
It feels so nice.
So I'm gonna show you guys real quick, right? So for those who are concerned about length of your hair, I just like braid it in a big braid. I'm not gonna do that now. I'm just gonna tuck it, but I braid it in a big braid,
Feels so nuts.
and then I just put it on.
Oh!
I tuck.
It almost looked like you
And
had
then I kind of just like
hair.
rumbling up.
It almost, Mommy, it almost looked like you had baby hairs.
Okay, it's better than this. My hair I don't want to ruin my style that I just put in for y'all. Can I also?
I need
See?
to stay near you.
And then in the morning you're like, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That's-
I'm back to new.
Now you're doing it.
Yeah.
You're doing
And then
it.
in the morning you just take off your bonnet. You're like, yes. And you just
You just do
moisturize.
it. You
You're
just
like,
do it.
hey girl.
You
Good
just
morning. I just woke up from bed and I look like this.
look. This is, you just did this.
I did that. So what? Kimberly said, no, Kimberly. They make that stuff up.
No,
I'm
you,
just a regular girl from the block.
no, you do look like a celebrity.
What
y'all.
celebrity looks like this? You
You.
can't even think of a celebrity that looks like this.
Yes, I can. But I have to say it in my mind.
Oh, there's a question.
Ooh, I didn't know you could do that.
I know. I answered that question already, though. Do you guys have any other lock question? I'm about to log off and see what work I have to do. What work I have to do. But thank you guys for taking off my mind all the stuff I got to do.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Watermelon. Watermelon. I saw a watermelon smell. Lay your head on your rainbow. Yes.
Delete.
Delete.
Should I start my locks today? My youth. That's on you. So here's the thing with locks, right? Marcelli. The thing with locks is many of us start our locks for several reasons. Some of us start our locks for maybe the fact that you just like how they look, and that's fine. Some start for spiritual reasons. Some start for you just tired of, like, for me, it was nothing deep. It was just the fact that I did not want to have loose natural and deal with it every day. That was it. That was it. When I started 10 years ago, I saw people, first of all, let's talk about the cost. Doing loose natural was a new thing. There was not much education out there. The little products that were on the market, get out of here. The little products that were on the market, they were like, I remember like a jar like this being like $40-$50, and it didn't work, right? And these jars of like cream were to like give the perfect what was it, like twist out curls, what are they called, like twist out, whatever. And that meant I had to twist my hair and then take it out, and then, you know, like doing that, I felt like you would have to do that all the time, repeat. And I just didn't want to do that. And I didn't want to do that. And Carl at the time, my husband, had locks. He was like maybe 2-3 years in, and I was maintaining his locks. I had some kind of idea of like how to maintain it, how to care for it. So I was like, this is awesome. Like, and I'm Jamaican, y'all. So I grew up around Rastafarians. Like, I saw them, I saw the culture. And then now knowing that, like, when I started, like, I was like, oh, I didn't know it could be like uniformed, or it could be like with lines. I didn't have to just do a big lock, which I did. I kind of wish I did though. But I didn't know that then, right? So I would say, like, especially now, and I actually was reading a post yesterday, and the person was kind of disappointed in the lock community. She was saying that the lock community is super judgmental on how you start your locks, meaning like the method that you're using. So some people are using like instant locks. Some of your favorite people that you see with locks, their locks aren't real. And that's fine. To me, like, it's fine. Do what you have to do, especially now, like maybe 20 years. Maybe when I started my locks and I had those options, like instant locks and all those things, I would have did it because it's convenience, right? But I'm just saying, like, we should be careful of how we're judging people, because you don't know why they're doing it. Some people want to start their locks and you're like, I want to go to the traditional way. I want to go through the quote unquote ugly phase. And I want, if it's not like this, then it's not real locks. I think we should get rid of those thoughts and allow people to do however way they want to do, because you have to remember, beyond coming to the lock cult community and starting our lock journey, we had to, like, a lot of us, especially women, we're coming from a far place of like really discovering ourselves and beginning to really and truly love ourselves again, right? Like, this is the first time you're probably seeing, I've talked to so many women in their 40s, in their 50s, and this is the first time they've ever seen the true texture of their hair. After 40-50 years, this is the first time they've ever seen the true texture of their hair. They didn't know what that looked like. They're just figuring out how to, like, see it and how to care for it. And so we have to give people grace and not be so quick to say, well, you should have started this way, or you should have started that way, or why are you doing this, or why are you doing that? And that's why we have Peculiar Roots. That's why I go live. I don't want you to just buy my products and because it smells good, or because it looks cute, or because we're doing cute marketing, and you don't know how to use the products, right? We want you to be okay with asking questions, to say, you know what, I don't know how to retwist my hair. Do you have a video that, you know, shows that? I don't know how to moisturize my hair. Do you have a video? I don't know how to wash my hair. You know, my daughter wants to start her locks. You know, what are your thoughts, or what should I do? Because I see that your kids are locked. Like, we want you guys to be able to ask those questions, because it's a safe place to do that without feeling like, oh my God, this must be a stupid question, or, you know, I started this way and I feel bad that I cheated the process. Like, who gets to decide if you cheated or not? Like, really, who gets to decide if you cheated or not? Like, it's you that have to live with that choice that you made, right? So I just want us to be careful of how we're judging each other, because you don't know what, like, some people literally have like cancer and they're like, you know what, I want to get instant lock because this is the best thing that I can do, right? But you may not know that. You're just seeing them do something and you already have like a remark about it or critique about it, right? So just be very mindful about how you're like receiving people into the community. Like, literally, if you see someone and you know they're like on the journey, just say hi, just congratulate them. If you're in the workplace, if you're walking about, I always tell you guys that if you're going about your business and you see somebody with locks, like, girl, what's up? Like, your hair looks so nice. Like just give them a compliment. Like, you don't know what that how far that compliment could go to that person, right? So I challenge all of us to do that when we're out and about, even in these social media streets. Don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to critique. Like, whatever we put out there, it doesn't mean that it's for everybody. That's impossible. For every method or every tip that we put out is going to work for everybody. It's impossible. It's impossible that my products will work for everybody, right? And that's why you will never see me come on here and say, oh, our oil is going to grow your hair in 10 days. In 10 days, it's going to grow your hair. This is going to work for you. Like, we need to get to the roots of the problem first before we can give you a solution, right? So just be mindful of those things and critiquing each other. And even if you've had locks for 10, 20 years and you've been doing something, it doesn't mean that you've been doing it right for 10, 20 years. You could have been doing the wrong shit for 10, 20 years. So be open to educate yourself. And an example I always use is, as a parent, and for all the parents watching, as a parent, you should never be so close-minded that if your child, doesn't matter how old they are, come to you and they're like, hey, mom, I know you've been doing it this way, or dad, I know you've been doing it this way or that way, but I've learned that this way is better. And you've probably been doing it all this time, but this way is better, mom. And your ego is so big that you will never listen to your child. And you'll miss out on the opportunity, or you will allow them to miss out on the opportunity because your way is the right way. It's the same thing. Like, how many people have come and they're like, oh my gosh, I saw you lock brush. I honestly never knew it was a thing, but I was having this problem and I started to do it and it works for me. While you have people in our DMs all the time, like, stop, take that off your page. Like, we've had locticians, y'all. How you leave your page to come to my page to tell me what to do, and I ain't never been to your page. Like, make it make sense. You leave your page where you could be educating, where if I go to your page, you've never posted no content on helping anybody. You've never helped anybody do shit, but you want to tell me how to educate my audience. It don't work for you. Maybe the last 10, 20 years, you've been doing the same shit that don't work. You probably still use, what do you call that thing? You probably still use Dawn soap to wash your client's hair. But I ain't saying nothing about that. That's your business. And that's your client's business if they allow that. But don't come to my page and tell us what to do, right? Because when we give our customers a choice, we always say, this may not work for you, or this may work for you, or we'll give you the facts. This is for mature locks. Same with conditioner. Conditioner is a big no-no in the lock community. But then people are coming and they're like, my hair's so dry, nothing works. We give them amazing conditioner. It's like, oh my God, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. But your thing may be like, conditioner is a no-no. No, conditioner doesn't work for starter locks. You should not be putting conditioner in your starter locks. But if your locks are mature, your hair may be thirsty for some conditioner, right? So just be open to receive knowledge, be open to share the knowledge that you're receiving, and be open to like just receive, share, and give in return, right? And not judge. Like, the biggest thing is don't judge. Don't judge each other. Let's see. Alicia, come on, tell me ear now. We have smell me ear.
It smells really nice.
My hair is thin and soft, so I have a lot of frizz. I get a retwist like every 6 to 8 weeks, and Charlene, that's fine. And I want to also talk a little bit about like what we conceive as thin hair, right? because you said two things here. You said my hair is thin and soft. So naturally, that's probably just your hair texture. It doesn't mean your hair is thinning or it's breaking. It's just your hair texture. And if you start your locks off small, like mine, then it's just gonna look like you have almost like sister locks. Like sometimes people ask me if I have sister locks because my locks are small. And when I started, they were small. I didn't know, oh, my hair texture is going to also help decide what size I should get my locks. Like if you look at Lee's, she's maybe a medium size locks. And that's how I probably should have got my locks because of my hair texture, right? So it doesn't mean like anything is wrong with your hair. Like you said, what you're doing is perfectly fine. Retwist every 6 to 8 weeks because that's what's going to work for you. And you probably don't need to manipulate your hair too much anyway. So that's a great question and a great comment. Kimberly said, no question, just thank you for all that you do for our crowns and help us keep them looking and smelling and feeling fabulous. You're welcome, darling. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome, darling.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Let me see if I missed any question. What's the best way to retwist my hair and what products are best for 4C hair? Tisha, if it sounds like you're just joining, so be sure to go when this live ends. I'm going to save it. Go back and watch the beginning. I showed you 3 products on how they look when I that's what I just did to my hair. So right here, I retwisted with our pomade. This section I retwisted with our conditioning oil. And this section I retwisted with our mousse. They're all build-up free. And it depends on what your goal is in terms of the look you're going for. So some people don't care if it's not like laid to the gods. And then some people are like, I want it to lay to the gods, right? So when you say 4C here, and when we say 4C here, like sometimes I feel like you guys with 4C, 4B, 4, whatever, all these numbers and letters, right? I feel like you guys want it to be a certain way, like it's slick, it doesn't move. And honestly, I've seen with like Amir is closer to the 4s with his dad. And my husband is definitely probably on the 4C side. Like honestly, with his retwist, I retwist his hair with oil. The only part of his hair that I retwist with the pomades is like the very first row right there. And his retwist lasts long once I do a 2-strand twist or a 3-strand braid, right? With any of our hair texture, it doesn't matter how soft or thick or whatever it is, you can't expect to just retwist it and leave it and it's gonna stay for 2 weeks. Like unless you're using super glue, that's the only way it's gonna stay. So you want to make sure you do a protective style, whether it's a 2-strand twist that's not giving your crown so much tension, or some braids, something like that. But you can't just like twist and expect it to like just like not move. Like it's gonna move. So for you, if you're looking for like a nice hold, then I recommend our pomade. But I also suggest you go back to the beginning of this video so you can make that decision even clearly for yourself, because I went through all of that. I love the answer. I'm trying to find love with my hair again at 25-year-old man. Quickly did instant locks or crochet method produce a different texture? Experienced the natural lock process before. Honestly, so Alicia, you just stinging my camera. Y'all see Tawana over there? Look at her pretending she working. Poor thing. Because you knocked my camera off and now I can't even position it back to where it was. Thank you, ma'am. Just blame Alicia, y'all.
No. Zigaloo.
All right. So to answer your question, I would say, Greg, if you can find like that loctician that you're going to go to, or if you decide you're going to do it yourself, do test one. So do a test lock and see what texture you like. So like Lee is a 2-strand twist. I did 2-strand twists for hair locks to start. Amir, if you go to our Instagram stories, you'll see his is super thick. I did braids to start his locks. Tawana, your 2-strand twists?
Coils.
Tawana's coils. Sarima just did instant locks. She's doing the crochet method. So you can look at her locks and like kind of see, and everybody that I'm calling out is on our feed. But go to our Locked and Loaded live maybe 2 weeks ago. I was doing Sarima's hair. But I would say do a test one of your hair, whether you're going to a professional or you're going to do it, and then see which one you like, because ultimately it's your decision, like what you like the feel of, what you like the look of. Like I can't tell you what's going to be better. I know, like I said, today I've seen a lot of people with the with the instant locks, and I wish I had that back in the days. Because I interlock my hair because of my texture. My texture would not lock for nothing to save me. So I had to interlock. That's the only way my hair could lock. So if crochet method was like a thing then, I would have did that. Like it ain't cheating. It's just like whatever works for you and your hair texture. Some of us just aren't blessed with 4C hair. Like some of y'all be calling out 4C hair like it's a crime, like it's the worst thing in here. Like if you have 4C, any 4 type of hair, any 3, the higher 3 type of hair, your locks is like lock goals, okay? Because your lock gonna lock. It's gonna lock. It's not gonna unravel. Like it's gonna lock. Like if you're some of y'all here lock in a week. In a week, like y'all are blessed. You are blessed. Some of us be out here looking like, I don't know, like we on the struggle bus a lot. Like, girl, if your thing don't lock. You're welcome, Tisha. You're welcome. All right, y'all, I'm gonna hop off. This was fun. I always have fun with you guys, and I always have to tell myself to get off alive. Get off alive, or I'll be here all day with you guys. But if you like what you experienced today, definitely check us out every Thursday at 6 p.m. for Locked and Loaded Live. We should be also going live on Clubhouse at 5 p.m. Should, keyword, depends on how I'm feeling these days. But if you don't, make sure you go and follow our Clubhouse. It's Peculiar Roots Tribe, I believe, on Clubhouse. And we are also live on Amazon, Facebook, and YouTube every Thursday at 6 p.m. So make sure you come and you check us out. We do this in greater details. We'll have demos of our products. I just wanted to definitely show you guys how to retwist with those 3 products today, because that's a top question that we were getting over the weekend. And like I said before, you can use water if you want to retwist. Like you don't have to use products. You can use water, whatever works for you, whatever gives you the best result. Some of y'all can get away with water. Some of us can't. So whatever works for you, use that. At the end of the day, we just want to make sure you have a healthy lock journey, and we're here to support you on that journey. So thanks for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in on your Labor Day off. What is that? Labor Day off? Whatever. Bye, y'all. I love you guys.